Wealth Dynamics, coming to you live with the end of the day rant. I'm just on my way back from work right now. It's about 8:30 p.m. my time, and it's still light out. Getting around that time of year. Anyways, I want to give you my end of the day rant, and today's rant is about, guys, quit worrying about crap. Okay? Like, I talk to so many people on a day-to-day basis, and they worry about the most ridiculous things. What if it doesn't work? What if this happens? What if I can't do it? What if I can't produce the results? What if I don't make the money? What if I can't save? What if I can't commit to it? Like, none of those things are real. When somebody worries, here's what I hear. What I hear is words, right? But really behind those words, I hear the individual saying, I don't want to take responsibility for controlling this. I'm going to make up a story about something that isn't even real to justify why I can't do anything, so I can sit here and just be a victim. That's what I hear when someone worries about stuff. I'm talking about, guys, unless you are a freaking genie and you can predict the future, none of your worries are real. Why are you making up? Why are you spending your time, energy, and creativity imagining that bad things will happen to you? That makes absolutely no sense. Like, I'll talk to people about their Sacred account, for example, and they're like, yeah, but what if I can't keep up the payments? Yeah, what if you can? And what if you don't? Let's worry about that. What if you don't keep up the payments? What if you don't start saving money? What's going to happen then? That's a lot worse than you committing to a savings plan and then finding out you couldn't save as much as you thought you could. At least you're saving something. So guys, when you're worrying about stuff, I want you to realize a couple of things. You create your future. Like, you literally control your destiny. The stuff you think about is the stuff that's going to happen. So what do you think is going to happen if you're sitting there worrying? The thing you're worrying about is going to happen. And then you're going to validate the fact that you were worrying about it by saying, see, I knew this would happen. Yeah, you're the one that did it. That's why it happened. You did it to yourself with your worries. You predicted your own future. Okay, the other thing is, it's made up, just like everything in your life. You made up every single thing in your own head before it ever happened, and then you ended up with it because it was your idea. You broke, you made up being broke before it happened. You're rich, you made up the fact that you were going to be rich before it happened. So why would you worry about and make up stuff that's bad? Okay, and I like to use the word make up because it really does just degrade it down to the lowest form of you had an idea and then you followed through on the idea. You used your creativity, you used your energy, you used your follow through, you used your work ethic to produce a bad result based on a bad idea. Okay, so here's what you need to do instead. Instead of worrying about crap that really doesn't solve the problem, I want you to instead focus on the solution. Become cause over the thing instead of being the victim. Okay, victims can't do anything. Victims are victims. So if you're sitting there and you're like let's say right now you're broke. And you're like, man, I don't think I'm going to pay my bills this weekend because I don't make enough money. Then go freaking make more money. If you were going to make enough money, are you even doing the activities that would be required? If not, no dip, you're not going to make enough money. That's why you need to stop worrying, because you're spending your time and energy on worry, and that's not going to produce for you. Meanwhile, while you worry, you're not taking any sort of affirmative action to change the problem. You're not trying to fix it. You're not trying to make it better. You're just sitting there waiting for it to happen. You guys have seen those horror movies where the person sees the ghost or sees the killer and they just freeze and stand there, and you're like, dude, move, swing, hit, kick, run, do something. Don't just stand there. When you worry, it literally is like the slasher came out of the closet. You saw him and just stood there. And you're like, oh, I guess I have to die now. Too bad. I didn't want to, but I knew it was going to happen secretly. I was worried this would happen. So I better just accept reality and be a victim and let it happen to me now because I have to. So guys, don't worry about stuff. Like, the amount of time that you have in a day, the amount of effort you can expend, the amount of creativity you can muster, there's no reason you should worry, and there's no reason you should ever fail. Okay, none of that stuff is real. You made all of it up. You followed through on it. I want to stress again, you made all of it up. You got sick because you were worried about being sick, because you made up the idea of being sick. Then you got sick because that's what you were thinking about. So guys, I hope that this video inspires you. If you're a worrywart, I hope it pisses you off a little bit. Okay, I would rather have you pissed off and taking action than worried and living in fear. Okay, that's a much better state. Pissed off and taking action. That actually will produce something for you. Okay, worrying doesn't. You're just gonna sit there worrying. There's no product to produce there. So guys, if you're watching this video, what I wanna share with you is I am hiring right now. Okay, so I am looking for excellent people. I'm looking for people that aren't worried. I'm looking for people that want to take control of their futures. I'm looking for people that are personally responsible, that want to win, that want to do big things, to come work with my company, Wealth Dynamics. Right now, I'm hiring salespeople and I'm hiring administrative help. So I'm going to go ahead and post a link in the comments. It's wealthdynamics.com/careers. And if any point during this video you were like, man, this is inspiring, I agree with this, this sounds correct, I would like to work at this environment, I like the intensity, I want you to click on that link and I want you to follow the instructions and apply to work with us. Okay, if you're a worrywart, you will hate working with me. Okay, because I'm going to pick on you. I'm going to do stuff to worry you on purpose just so that you become desensitized and you're going to be like, man, Jerry's an a-hole. And I'm going to be like, dude, quit worrying about stuff. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I hope you're having a great night and I'll talk to y'all soon.